Qur'an for big and small, a way of life, a way. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil anbiya'i wal mursaleen, nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. Brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I welcome you to 8th lesson of our course, Let's Understand the Qur'an, in which we will study Suratul Asr and also study past tense or perfect tense, fi'l madi of Arabic grammar, which is extremely important. And by the end of this lesson, we would cover 53 words which occur in the Qur'an 25,300 times, not many times. Suratul Asr, all of you know, I'm sure all of you have memorized it. This is a very small surah, very brief surah, but it gives a package formula for salvation. Okay? For those people who have 4 qualities, 2 of them individual and 2 of them collective. So let us start and see what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Wal asr, by the time. Wal asr means by the time. There are many surah of the Qur'an which start with this oath. There are 2 meanings of wa. One is and the second meaning is by, oath. Wal asr, by the time. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is taking oath. And these surahs of the Qur'an start with wal fajri, wal layli, wal dhariyat, وَالنَّجْمِ وَالسَّمَاءِ, and so on. Many surahs. Wal asr, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is taking oath of the time, meaning the time or the history is testifying to the fact which is being mentioned after this oath. What is that? Innal insana lafi khusr. Indeed, mankind is surely in loss. Inna means indeed. And how will you remember inna? Inna Allah, no, not in, inna. Inna Allah ma'as sabirin. Be very sensitive to the words. In means if, inshallah, if Allah wills. Inna means indeed. Inna Allah ma'as sabirin. So indeed Allah is with those who are patient. So innal insana, indeed. Al insan, insan means man. Al insan, the man, meaning mankind, the man. Innal insan, indeed the man, or indeed mankind. Lafi khusr, we have seen la means surely. Laqad yassarna al-Qur'ana. We studied that, remember the example. Laqad yassarna al-Qur'ana. So la means surely. Lafi, surely in. Khusr, so walaqad yassarna al-Qur'ana. Laqad means sure, la means sure. Khusr is loss. Khusr means loss. Khusr is loss. Indeed, man is surely in loss, or mankind is surely in loss. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is, notice here, emphasizing the point using 4 levels of emphasis. First of all, he took oath, wal asr. Then he said inna, indeed. And he said lafi khusr, surely in loss. And what is the 4th level? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not say that mankind is in profit or success, except no. He said mankind is in loss. Let me give an example. Suppose there are 100 students in the class, and if only 5 pass, you don't say all of them passed except 95. Do you say that? You say all of them failed except 5. That means when Allah says innal insana lafi khusr illa, that means majority is going to suffer the loss. So 4 warnings, so 4 emphasis. How do we interact with these kind of verses? When Allah is taking oath and giving us warning, don't just take it like this, yeah, sure. Our alertness, we should try to increase our alertness as tone gets stronger and stronger. Otherwise it will be very bad. It is as if I am telling, oh Allah, you take oath, you say inna, you say la, whatever you say, I am just standing like this. Astaghfirullah. You don't like somebody whom you are warning and he just stays like that. No. So our action has to be increasing there, and our eagerness to ask Allah, oh Allah, protect me from loss. So let us practice, translate, wal asr, by the time. Wal asr, all of you with full force. Wal asr, by the time. Inna, indeed, al insan, mankind, lafi khusr, is surely in loss. Okay, again, wal asr, inna, al insan, lafi khusr, loss. Wal asr, innal insana lafi khusr, surely lost. Illa alladhina amanu wa amilu salihat, except those who have believed and done righteous deeds. Illa means except. What is the example of illa? Even more general example, most important pillar of Islam, La ilaha illallah. How can you forget that? No God except Allah. So how will you remember illa? La ilaha illallah. So illa means except. Alladhina, those who, sirat alladhina an'amta alayhim. Alladhina, except those who. Amanu is from iman, believed. Amanu, they believed. Amilu, they acted, they did, they performed. Amanu, amilu is plural. Okay, we will learn that. Wa'amilu, and they did. As-salihat, as amal is to do, amal, actions and deeds. As-salihat. Salihat means righteous deeds. How will you remember the meaning of salihat? Very simple. Which action do you think Allah will accept, good or bad? Good. Therefore salihat means good, righteous. Okay? Just remember the context. Amilu salihat, good deeds, and then righteous deeds. Salih, salihun, salih. Well, where does salih, salihat comes from? Plural of salih is salihun, salihin. What is the plural of salih? Salihun, salihin. And muannas of feminine of salih, saliha. Plural of saliha, salihat. Okay? Illa alladhina amanu wa amilu salihat. Our interaction, oh Allah, increase me in faith. How is my faith? In Allah on the day of judgment, in akhirah, and in the angels. And how do I believe this qadar and so on? Do I feel the presence of angels? Or check my iman. If it is good, fine. If not, do something to improve iman. Study Qur'an, study hadith, be with good people and so on. Amal salih. How is my amal salih? Oh Allah, help me do amal salih. How is my amal salih? How is my salah? How is my, dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and fasting and good deeds and morals and behavior and everything. Okay? With these feelings, let us practice. Translate, illa, except. Alladhina amanu wa amilu as-salihat. Illa alladhina amanu wa amilu as-salihat. وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالْحَقِّ وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالصَّبْرِ, and advised each other to the truth and advised each other to patience. See, Arabic is an interesting language and you will learn it in future lessons. For example, darasa means studied. Darrasa means taught. Like alima, no. Allama, taught. Tadarasa means studied with each other, taught each other. Taught each other is tadarasa. So, tawasaw means advised each other. Okay, advised each other. Like tadarasu, studied with each other, taught each other. So, وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالْحَقِّ, and advised each other to the truth. And where do you find the truth? In Qur'an and Sunnah. How can you advise anything which contradicts Qur'an and Sunnah is not truth. وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالصَّبْرِ, and advised each other to patience. Patience is in 3 areas. Generally we know patience only when we find difficulty. No. To obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we need patience. For example, to pray Fajr, we need patience because it's time of sleep, so you have to fight and be patient. Similarly, to avoid sins, you need patience because the nafs is tracting and you have to fight again. And to face difficulties also in patience. Inshallah, this time we'll take a break and be back after the break with grammar. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Qur'an for big and small.
Brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I welcome you to our lesson after the break, in which we will study grammar. And as I told you, in this one, inshallah, we will learn fi'l madi. Remember again that we are learning all these grammar parts or grammar forms using TPI. We are listening, we are seeing, thinking, saying, showing, and doing, inshallah, with love and passion. Okay? So far, we have learned that there are 3 types of Arabic words. What is the first one? Ism. Ism means noun. And the second one? Fi'l, meaning verb. And the third one? Harf, meaning letter. Ism, fi'l, and harf. These 3 are very important. Of course, without this there is no language. Okay? And we have studied asma also, especially attributes like Muslim, Mu'min, Kafir, and Mushrik. And we also knew how to make plurals and feminine forms and their plurals. We learned 8 huruf. What are they? Li, min, an, ma'a, bi, fi, ala, and ila. Okay, and also we saw that these prepositions and letters occur in the Qur'an thousands of times actually. Now in this lesson we will start fi'l, which is very important part. Okay, so verb is fi'l, and in Arabic in general fi'l is made of 3 root letters. How many? 3 root letters. And mashallah, 95% roughly of the words of Arabic and the Quran are made of 3 root letters. Okay, as far as verbs are concerned, and even you can derive nouns from these also. Like fa'ala, fataha, nasara, daraba, sami'a, 3 root letters. And interestingly, from these 3 root letters you can make 300-400 words or even more just from these 3 root letters. There are very few languages, I don't know if there is any other language in the world where you can extract or derive so many words just from 3 root letters. And in Arabic, interestingly, there are only 2 tenses. In English we have past tense, present tense, future tense, or in other languages also. But in Arabic there are 2 tenses. How many? 2. Fi'l madi, that which is done. This is how you should understand. If you translate in past and perfect, then maybe it is not easy, but actually it's translated as perfect tense, not past tense. That which is done. Fi'l madi, that which is done. And fi'l mudari', that which is not done yet. That which is done and that which is not done yet. Fi'l madi, that which is done, and fi'l mudari', that which is not done yet. That not done yet means is going on or will be done. Is being done or will be done. That's why mudari' has double translation, and we'll come to that later on. So let us take 3 root words, fa'ala, and learn different forms of fi'l madi. Fa'ala means he did. Can you please focus, translate with practice, action, take a deep breath, sit upright, and let's practice. Fa'ala, he did. Okay, with action. He did. Imagine he is doing that thing. MashaAllah, to your right, a brother is studying Quranic Arabic. He did something good. So think of something good that he did. He has been learning. So fa'ala, he did. With action, please. Fa'ala, he did. Fa'alu, they did. Fa'alta, you did. Fa'altum, you all did. Fa'altu, I did. Fa'alna, we did. Okay, so at this point I invite our friend Brother Abdul Rahim to help you practice this. Remember, fi'l madi, These patterns, fa'ala, fa'alu, fa'alta, fa'altu, fa'altu, fa'alna, occur in the Qur'an almost 9,000 times. The pattern, not the words. Okay? So it's very, very important.
Okay, let us take these verbs. Repeat after me. Fa'ala, he did. Show the sign all of you please. Fa'ala, he did. Fa'alu, they did. Fa'alta, you did. Fa'altum, you all did. Fa'altu, I did. Fa'alna, we did. In the next round, I'll say Arabic, give me its meaning. Fa'ala, fa'alu, fa'alta, fa'altum, fa'altu, fa'alna. Okay, in the next round, only in Arabic, in pairs. Fa'ala, fa'alu. 4 fingers. Fa'ala, fa'alu. Fa'alta, fa'altum. Fa'altu, fa'alna. Fa'ala, fa'alu. Keep the hand on the lower level, on the waist level like this. Fa'ala, fa'alu. Fa'alta, fa'altum. Fa'altu, fa'alna. 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 In the last round, I'll show only the sign, only the action. Give me its Arabic. Okay, shall we take a round like this? I'll show the sign in between. Just give me its Arabic.
MashaAllah.
Which hand? Right hand. Right hand, brother, right hand.
Right hand.
4 fingers, 4 fingers. Fa'alna. Fa'alta. Fa'altum. So what do you say now? Quran is easy to understand or difficult? وَلَقَدْ يَسَّرَ الْقُرْآنَ. Indeed, Quran is easy to learn and to remember. صدق الله العظيم. جزاكم الله خير.
Jazakumullah khair. So you have to really master this fi'l madi. And to remember this, I have a plane flying, at the bottom. I want to say something about these forms. Suppose you stand in the middle of the road. Whatever has gone, you just see the ending parts, right? Whether it is truck or bus or car. By looking at the ending part, I know what has gone. I can say what has gone. Here also, fa'ala, fa'alu, fa'alta, fa'altum, fa'altu, fa'alna. You see the endings are changing. Do you see the endings are changing? The starting is the same. So to show that, instead of showing the cars and buses and trucks, I said let's have a plane, and I stand in the middle of runway, the plane has taken off. At the end of the tail, I have seen these signs as if the endings tell me who has done the work. If it is fa'alu, they have done. Fa'altum, you have done. Fa'alna, we did the work. Okay? So let us practice it again, just one cycle. Fa'ala, he did. Think what you're saying. Fa'alu, they did. Fa'alta, you did. Fa'altum, you all did. Fa'altu, I did. In Urdu we say, if you say faltu, no, I'm not faltu, means I'm not useless. I did the work. Fa'altu, I am not faltu, meaning I'm not useless. Fa'altu, I did. Fa'altu, fa'alna, we did. Okay, so endings. Now repeat in Arabic, thinking what you're saying. Fa'ala, fa'alu. Fa'alta, fa'altum. Fa'altu, fa'alna. With me. Fa'ala, fa'alu. fa'alta, fa'altum, fa'altu, fa'alna. Now we can have negation also. Okay? If you want to say he did not do, you can say ma fa'ala. And remember, la is also no. But in madi, madi ma. Fi'l madi ma. Fi'l madi ma. Just remember this link. Fi'l madi has ma for negation. So let us translate with action. Ma fa'ala, he did not do. Ma fa'ala, he did not do. Ma fa'alu, ma fa'alta, ma fa'altum, ma fa'altu, ma fa'alna, we did not do. So negation is ma. Can you repeat after me in Arabic in pairs? Ma fa'ala, ma fa'alu, ma fa'alta, ma fa'altum, ma fa'altu, ma fa'alna. That is negation. But you know, in Arabic, you can always have wa and fa before. Remember how to break up this. Wa ma fa'ala means what? And he did not do. Wa ma fa'alu, and they did not. Wa ma fa'altum, wa ma fa'alta, and you did not do. Wa ma fa'altum, wa ma fa'altu, and I did not do. Wa ma fa'alna, we can have fa ma fa'ala also, so he did not do. فما فعل, so he did not. فما فعلوا, فما فعلت, فما فعلتم, فما فعلت, فما فعلنا. You can have just wa also. وفعل, and he did. Okay? وفعل, and he did. وفعلوا, وفعلت, وفعلتم, وفعلت, وفعلنا. You can have fa also. ففعل, ففعلوا, ففعلت, ففعلتم, ففعلت, ففعلنا. We just studied Surah Al-Asr. إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا, وعملوا, وفعلوا, وعملوا, وتواصوا, وتواصوا, wa. Okay, now let's come to the other side. فعل, فعلوا, فعلت, فعلتم, فعلتوا, فعلنا means he did it. But if you want to emphasize, okay, that is already done. Arabic is very powerful in terms of expressions. Okay, and we'll talk about it more. So قد فعل, already done. Like قد قامت الصلاة. Okay, already done. So قد فعل, he already did it. قد فعلوا, they already did it. قد فعلت, قد فعلتم, قد فعلت, قد فعلنا. And you can have wa also. وقد فعل, وقد فعلوا. And you can have لقد فعل, لقد فعلوا, لقد فعلت, لقد فعلت. You can have ولقد فعل, ولقد فعلوا, ولقد فعلت, ولقد يسرنا القرآن. فعلنا, يسرنا. So just remember these combinations and don't be scared. You can just make them, break them, and inshallah things will start making sense very quickly. With that, we come to end of this lesson. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help us continue this wonderful journey of learning Qur'an and also help us practice it, implement it, and propagate it. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika, nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Do you know what Islam is? It's a way of life for all. It is taught in the Qur'an for big and small. A way of life, a way of life, a way of life, a way of life. Islam is a way of life, a complete way. Do you know what Islam says? It says that